Hey you guys, today I'm here with Jordan Fisher and Solea Pfeiffer for another episode of Broadway Time at Carmine's. How are you both today?
We're good.
So good.
So
this is the
good.
coolest corner of this restaurant.
Okay.
I know,
please.
I feel like this has to be our corner
This
now.
is our corner.
I decree it. It's official. This is ours.
We're gonna put a picture right
All
here,
right.
and we're gonna see if anybody notices.
Yeah. They will. They'll
will.
line up.
Yeah.
Yes, you both are in Moulin Rouge right now.
Yeah,
I'm
we
so
are.
We
excited.
certainly are.
And you guys are in Hadestown together. You're just like following each other around. Tell
Exactly.
me about it. What has it been like?
It's the most
That,
special thing.
I just go wherever she goes.
Exactly. No, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, Jordan, no, this is like, this role is so perfect for Jordan. And there is something so crazy about just like, it's like being in a different dimension with someone, all the, like, kind of.
Yeah, totally.
And everyone's been saying that Moulin Rouge is actually, like, loosely based on the Orpheus and Eurydice
Yeah.
to some degree.
Right, yeah.
It's around.
Yeah.
And so it is very interesting to be, like, the hungry young girl.
Yeah.
To your, your angsty composer.
Yeah.
And this time I'm like, the woman to your angsty composer.
To yet another angsty
composer. I know, the parallels are crazy. I've seen like that comment under so many of our things. They're like, if I'd seen Jordan Fisher and Solea Pfeiffer in a show about a composer who lets down his lover, I'd have 2 nickels, but still.
Yeah, 100%. 10 cents richer.
That's crazy.
But also 10 cents richer.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
And we are
Exactly.
too. Like, it is such a
Exactly.
gift to be able to go to work every day and know that you're going to see people that fill you up. But, like, to get to go to work with one of your closest friends and play and lock in.
Yeah.
And we can communicate without speaking. And that's like the kind of thing that you find
She's the best.
over years of doing the thing together. And, like, it's so cool that we're, There's not many
wild.
people get to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to eat.
yeah, I'm down.
So let's feast. shall we?
Oh, let's
No,
feast.
because the
Down.
best part of this interview is the food.
All right, babies. What do y'all want? Y'all want some chicken parm?
I'm gonna need some of this pasta.
I'm gonna eat. I want everything.
You want
want
everything?
everything.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a
I
little
got
slice.
you.
Look,
No food allergies.
Jordan.
Of course, honey.
None.
Yeah, is this a good
Thank
portion?
you.
That's a great portion.
Okay, great. Do you want it
Oh,
on top of
delicious.
some pasta?
This
or
is
do you want it
perfect
like off
for
to
now.
the side?
Have it like a 1 and a 2.
A 1 and a 2.
Listen, out of
Got
all the
you.
guests I've had, you're the first to just go ahead and. So thank you, Jordan.
Dad.
Yeah. Okay, Dad mode. It's like,
Whatever.
God mode activated.
yeah. Can you come in into pieces?
Yeah, I was
please,
about to.
Jordan?
Do you need me to,
Great.
do you need me to cut that?
Well, thank you so much, Irene. We're gonna dig in
you so
now.
much. Oh, I'm eating with the. Oh no. I just took a bite with the serving
Hey,
fork.
listen.
You can have the big fork.
Yeah.
Thank
Big fork
you.
for a big boy.
Thank you so much. I had chicken noodle soup today. I got some sinuses
All
right
right.
now, so I am.
Listen,
Oh, allergy season on Broadway.
Girl, I am struggling.
No joke.
But we finna steam this voice up.
Okay.
okay?
Finna do some yoga in that dressing room.
Yes.
I'm gonna have
So, yeah.
my anime playlist finna fire me up.
Uh-huh.
Chug some caffeine, and we're gonna have.
We're gonna have a
much
great.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
gonna be
Moulin
great.
Rouge on Broadway.
yeah.
I mean, what a party that is. What is it
Say
been
the
like
least.
jumping into that party, settling into that party?
Yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Well, she came in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a completely different, like,
Yeah. This show is a very unique experience than like any other show that I've done, because it's like one of the few where once it starts, you really, like, my whole show really is with Jordan, like,
Right.
and with Christian, where if you're not on stage, you are off stage changing. There is like no downtime. There's no time to like be backstage and like catch up with everyone. It's like, this is
how many
happening and you're
changes
back.
do you have?
I think it's 13
Wow.
every show.
That's insane.
And that might not be including like the things that happen on stage. But yeah,
Crazy.
a lot of rhinestones.
Oh yeah, because we do
in
have some.
Moulin Rouge.
I have 2 on-stage changes. I
Yes.
never have on-stage changes
Yeah.
ever.
Things it
But they-
just
I mean,
it
they
doesn't
won-
stop, and so it's like very there. We have like kind of like we have intermission and like 1 point during Act 1 to kind of check in, but the rest is fully on stage. So it's really helpful to have someone who you can be like,
Hey, you good?
Hey,
You good?
yeah, are you good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
like,
even though we would
nonverbal
appreciate-
check-ins.
We would prefer to like see each other and say, "Hey, why not before a show?"
Right.
It doesn't always happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Like someone's in a meeting, someone's on a call, someone's warming up, someone's getting notes, someone's getting a
Yeah.
wig on.
Uh-huh.
It's tough sometimes. Like sometimes, like the first time I see her in a day is when she comes down on the swing. But I see her, like 6 minutes later.
Yeah.
After we finish the first verse of
Okay.
"Shut Up and Raise Your Glass," and we're like, "Hey,
How's it
going?" Right, when we're just kind of like strutting around the stage.
Yeah.
Right. It's lovely. It's like it really does feel like two different shows. Each show. I mean, like Act 1 and Act 2 are two.
Yes.
The through line feels different. You feel different from the beginning to end versus Act 2. It's like it's a totally like it's two shows.
Yeah. Well, because Act 1 is like, I always like, you kind of forget sometimes, but you're like, Act 1 happens in like 5 hours.
It does. It happens. It's
Like,
one night.
there's not that, it's
When
one
I
night.
saw it, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, and it's so like, it's comedy. It's like total like romantic comedy,
Right.
meet cute, all these like lots of like moments of like rhythmic comedy with each other. And then Act 2 is pure melodrama and tragedy.
Yeah.
And it's like over the course of these months and like, so Act 1 you really have to like lock into the like, okay, they are in love, which is kind of the same with Hadestown, where there's like, it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I hope you had fun being in love for 5 minutes because now it's over. Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
For Christian, like we get to kind of straddle the line of both telling the story, reminiscing, I guess, if there was a third line, and that taking the audience
Yeah.
with us. Like Christian gets to kind of I love doing Hadestown so much. Orpheus became one of my most important roles I will have ever played in my life.
Right.
But it was always Hermes. Understand.
Right.
Understand. I wanted platform, silver. I wanted long
Stephanie,
dreads.
she's
Wow.
I wanted the whole thing to get to like be a storyteller, to get to kind of like narrate as well. Is as a human, as Jordan, I've never experienced this. Like it's like refreshing as part of the storytelling to be like, and I'm speaking the way.
Well, and you're just
that
such
I
an
am
entertainer.
now.
Jordan was just like born. This man was born to entertain.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, no, this role is an exact fit for
Thank you, boo.
Okay, get to sing down,
I
dance a
appreciate
little bit.
it.
Also,
Yeah.
okay, a dancer.
Talk about
Lest
that.
we
We're
forget.
sne-
Yeah,
we
talk
sneak it
about
in.
that, Jordan.
Okay.
You sneak it in.
No, but you two are so fun. What are the backstage antics? What are the onstage antics?
Oh my
From
gosh.
Hadestown, a series show, and then in Moulin Rouge, where it's like
Please.
the party.
I mean, there's antics anywhere, but
Yeah.
when you put the two of us in a building, it's it's
Okay.
okay.
Well, because we're always plotting. How, like, I'm like, what tandem riffs can we do? What can we do? Like, I feel like most of our plotting and scheming is musical.
It usually is. And so much of like our connection as friends, like it's just our mutual love for music and the way that it makes you feel.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, which we're doing something fun about that.
We are.
We're doing something fun about that.
Stay tuned.
Stay
That's a
tuned.
very real life thing that y'all are going to be hearing
Heard it
about.
here first, okay?
You did hear it here first.
You did hear it here first.
So we can't wait. Yeah. There might be another chance to hear us sing together
Oh my.
sometime
come on now.
soon.
Listen, I'll be there. Wherever it is, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
What has it been like subbing into the role of Christian?
Oh.
You've played so many fun roles before. What has been different about this one?
Well, I mean, like, I have a knack for finding myself in tracks where there's a girl. And I'm in love.
Right?
And
Hopelessly
oh
devoted.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Seems to be most of my career.
Falling in love with a girl.
Falling in love with a girl. Which is awesome. Like, especially because I tend to become good friends with whoever I work opposite.
Right.
Solea became a lifer pretty instantly. I mean, like I was a fan of hers long before we became friends. So like getting to jump into really any track and get to play with friends is everything. But I think that what makes Christian so different is less the track and more about where I am in my life and my perspective on how I care or don't care about how I am viewed as an artist or as a performer, but rather doing things because it makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
And the just reward in that is something that I get to experience in the theater every night.
Right.
Which is so special, getting to do things with friends, getting to work on a show that, like, obviously is beloved. And I think that as a family man and somebody that, like, really loves what he does for work, but it's very much just a job. Moulin Rouge is very different for me because I feel like now at 31, I'm like, with a 3-year-old and like kind of doing the thing. I'm like, I feel like I'm hitting a stride in my career and in my work life in New York and in the theater space. And where that relates to my real life is what makes this so special and so different for me. Because like I feel like there's longevity and sustainability. Like I'm feeling like I'm kind of getting to experience what sustainability feels like in this, and it's really special.
No, there's something, because everyone gets nervous about getting older in this industry, me included.
I'm scared about getting older in high school. Shoot.
No,
Man,
please, no.
That's like that's your social culture, though. That's like what your generation is talking about, though, because like we're ancient to y'all, and like that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
When we were in high school, like
It's
ancient was 40 plus. Now ancient's like 23 or above.
And, well, yeah, I feel like social media kind of has changed the way that we think about age and
right.
But I'm like, it's so, like, I feel like I only now, like, after living 30 years of life, you're like so much more prepared for everything.
Right.
And art starts to make so much more sense just because, like,
I think it's almost better of a deal.
yeah, you don't sweat the small stuff, and you also just understand things on a whole new level because life deals everyone, no matter who you are.
Different.
Yes, you're all like, no, everyone is going to have. You're going to have intense challenges that change you and make your understanding of every role that comes your way like that much deeper. And so, like, Jordan getting to come into Hadestown with a baby, like Riley was so little.
Yeah, man.
He
was like
cool.
And now,
he
and
like just turned 2.
as time passes, and as you learn about yourself as a father, as time passes, and you just learn yourself as an artist, it's just
my
so.
timing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
That's great. You're right.
Yeah.
Jordan, you're a dad on Broadway.
You're a dad on
You're a dad
Broadway.
on Broadway. I always applaud parents on Broadway.
Yeah.
The coolest thing.
It's like a Christian thing, though, too, now.
All of the Christians have babies,
Except for
yeah.
John.
except for John. John doesn't have a
John,
baby.
where's your kid?
Where's
Where's your kid, John?
Yeah, John.
Where's the
your kid?
Where's your kid, John?
Yeah, no, take your time. Take your time.
No, go ahead. No,
But yeah, like it's amazing, and it's not. Being on Broadway is hard, y'all. Being on Broadway is hard. I can never. I was telling this to Jordan. I can't even get my socks to match 2 days in a row, and I'm like, you have a whole life that you're in charge of.
Yeah.
My goodness,
It takes a village, Joe. Right? Like
couldn't be me.
yeah.
that good partnership. So do you, right? Like we.
Yeah.
That's another beautiful thing is that talk about hard work and dedication. When Solea's partner Kevin.
Kevin. We can plug Kevin.
Kevin Solak.
Cheetah Rivera Award
Sam.
winner.
Across the street from us, that Gypsy.
Right across the street.
Yes.
Catch him while you can.
It's like
Absolutely.
the dynamics are all different for everybody too, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
like you both get home and see each other from your shows
Yes.
that you worked on,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
and you talk about your day, like your timing is different for everybody as well. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta have to figure that out
Yeah.
in life, but it's like it's all of the stuff around the shows that make it amazing.
Absolutely. Solea, we talked in
Yeah.
October when you were just starting to play.
Yes.
What has this journey been like you from then to now?
Oh my
Now being
gosh.
seen so many months later, what has that been like?
This moment in my life has definitely, like, I feel like this is a really incredible season to be a part of the Broadway community. Like, I feel like Broadway is finally back and, like, really thriving.
Yeah.
Like, was, 40 shows opened?
Broadway's thriving.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's a really good point.
And,
it is.
And so there's been something,
A while.
because this role is hard. It's hard on your body. It's hard on your voice. And so a lot of this has been like learning my limits, being really honest with myself about all right, this is what my voice can do this week. This is what my body can handle. This is, all these things, which has been really amazing. That I can stand on all 10 toes, being like, I know what my body needs to be able to really deliver this mammoth of a role.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know, to know that every night, at 7 or 8, the curtain is going up also for Audra. And for Nicole and Adina and Bernadette and George Clooney and Denzel Washington and all these people.
Wow.
And so I'm just I am very humbled, especially with the show Moulin Rouge, which is just Broadway. It's it's so many people's first Broadway show. It's so many people's favorite Broadway show. And so I have found this to be an incredibly humbling moment, and that is just wow, I always hoped that I would be a part of this, and now here I am, a part of it,
doing it and
so
it, and so good at it.
You too, and so that's just to be one of the people on stage here in the world, to be one small piece of all that is really, really cool. And to get to do it on the same, I don't think I've ever had a time in my life where so many of my friends were also working on Broadway at the same time.
Right.
Even just on 45th, on 45th Street, it's just everywhere up the block. I'm wow, this is a really just abundant, really, really full and ripe time to be on Broadway. So it's really inspiring.
Yes.
To see what's happening all around us and to be a part of a show that's going on its 6th year of running. Healthily. So that's really cool.
Tickets
really,
are sold.
Really cool. Tickets are
sold.
Honey.
Yes. All right, this is staring at us. Should we go
Yeah.
with another bite?
I think so.
I ate.
You're I ate that chicken parm.
I ate. I'm full.
My big fork.
I did.
Personally, I have a dream show for you both,
Oh my god.
which is Little Women. Okay.
Oh.
Joe March. Theodore Lawrence III.
Oh my god.
That was the
That
last
was
thing
not
Really?
That's
Well,
funny.
First off, when I was doing my research to play the role, I didn't see a lawyer that looked like me, so I'm ready.
Right.
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't care that it was the 18 whatever, so make it happen.
Yeah.
What are your guys'
Okay.
dream show to do together, other than Moulin Rouge and Hadestown?
We have a few.
We have a few.
You want to start?
Yeah. I'll throw it down.
Throw it down.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Sunday in the Park with George.
Oh yeah.
You heard it here first. We're obsessed. We're mutual. Okay.
George Dot.
George. Duh.
Can I just be
Please. You'd be a
ensemble
beautiful
member?
guy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, please. Yes.
in the
It'll
back.
be. We'll do it 3 per. We'll each change roles every night.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We'll spin the big wheel. Wherever
Yeah,
it
exactly.
lands.
Wherever you
yeah.
go,
We'll
you
see.
go.
Fate will decide.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
learn
Yeah.
all 3 tracks. It'd be great.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, wait. So, can we make that happen?
Can we make that happen?
Yeah. That is incredible.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh. Are you about to sprinkle those on here?
I put them on the side just in case.
Okay.
Those of people
Are there any
I
allergies
can.
to pistachios?
I don't have a.
love
I
pistachios.
love pistachios.
My room is
Please.
stocked with them.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
I always be having pistachios.
I think
Yes.
it's great.
And it
prettier.
looks
It looks
beautiful.
so much prettier.
It looks
my God, this
stunning.
is-
I try not to make it.
Oh, we are spoiled.
Wow. How pretty.
How do we cut this?
Enjoy.
Okay, this
From-
is what they usually do.
Okay. You lead the way. You lead the charge.
So usually they take this.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
And then Jordan,
Nice,
ready?
nice.
Ready? There we go. Okay, Solea, your
Expertly
turn.
done. I'm so ready.
Oh no, my turn. See, Papa Fisher.
Yeah. Papa, you know.
Gotcha.
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Exactly.
Do you just want the grand plate?
You know what?
You might.
Girl, take that shit.
And here,
Absolutely.
the big fork is for you.
And the big fork, big fork is mine this time.
Wow.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
So you have to
We
get
are.
all three components. It's a big bite, but it's
Okay.
really great. And I'll wait for y'all.
Does this
Okay.
look right?
It's a group experience.
This looks like a good.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That is fresh.
Oh, it's light
It's light.
and fluffy,
Uh-huh.
but dense and crunchy.
Wow.
It's fruity and nutty.
We contain multitudes.
It's creamy and chocolatey.
Okay. There we go. And there we have it.
All right.
This is the perfect summer dessert.
My goodness.
If ever there was one.
Y'all need
A nice little Chardonnay with this.
to bring it over.
Professor Scotty he puts like 2 handfuls of pistachios in a cup for me
Oh, okay.
during intermission.
Yeah.
And I read my book and I drink my tea and I throw back.
As you should.
Pistachios.
It's great.
And
I'm on my
good
couch
energy.
in my robe, just drenched in
Good
sweat.
energy on the go.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Hell yeah.
So now we're gonna play Broadway Time quick round.
Okay.
It's a rapid fire question.
Okay.
To see what you love about Broadway. Okay.
Okay.
Favorite Broadway show?
What's on this island?
Sunday in the Park with George.
A role you love to play someday.
Dot.
George.
It really is.
Funniest moment on stage.
Oh my
Ever?
gosh. Ever?
Ever.
Okay. How does that part go?
It's been some
Look,
time.
Grandma's in the paper. War hero Philip Schuyler. And I said, look, Grandma's in the paper. Aaron Burr. I couldn't remember anything, and Sydney
Sometimes-
Winters was on with me, and she went,
Oh my god. Oh no, speaking of lyric
Can we turn it
flows,
off?
this just happened to me last week. I started singing Firework and then my mind went completely blank and I was like, and so I ended up singing the lyrics from the beginning about the plastic bag instead of the House of Cards. And I don't know if anyone knew, but I was
you didn't
really
say plastic bag, you
mortified.
said drifting
I was
through the
like,
wind,
do you
didn't you?
ever feel so babe within? Drifting through the wind, wanting to start again. And my heart was pounding. I was like, oh my god.
that's actually kind of fire.
It was poetic.
Yes.
Very much
It was-
so.
No, and
was good.
our music director was like, those were great lyrics.
That
Like,
had a
yeah,
flow.
they're from the song.
That had a flow.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like all of my like major lyric moments like that were in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, wordy. She's a wordy one.
Favorite
Yes.
vocal warm up?
Oh. A lot of lip chilling. A lot of lip
That right there. Absolutely.
Simple.
Broadway inspiration.
Audrey McDonald, 100% forever.
Bernadette, Stokes, C. Jack,
Oaks, yes.
Chris Jackson.
There's a lot. Yeah. What a time to be alive.
Everyone on Broadway right now, like you can.
Everyone about, yes, the divas.
Yeah.
The
absolutely.
divas.
It's incredible.
Dream Broadway co-star.
Well, Audrey McDonald.
Bernadette Peters.
And lastly, best piece of advice you've received.
You know what? The most simple, my dad was saying this, and I think it helps remove the need for perfection. That ultimately just keep showing up. Even when you doubt yourself, even when you're scared, even when you're tired, just keep showing up. For yourself, for the work, whatever that might mean.
I love that.
It's beautiful. A lot of really good things, man. I've had some great mentors in life.
Yeah.
It's just a job.
Totally. Yeah.
It's literally just a job.
Hard
it's just
to remember
a job.
sometimes.
It's just a job. It's just a job, and it's just a job. Like it's just a job.
That right there is a
It's
master
just a
acting
job.
too. The way you said
Yeah.
that line, like, yeah, it's
It-
just a job.
But also like say it and inflect and all three of those things. Like it really,
It's just a
it's
job.
just a job. It really is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It shouldn't be much. It shouldn't be anything more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's good advice.
Yes. Well, thank you both so much for
Thank you
joining
for
me today at
having
Carmine.
us. You're the
I had
best.
so much fun. I forgot we were doing an interview. This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing.
We were just hanging out.
Kind of hang.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
really
just
lovely.
happened to be watching.
Yeah.
We're hanging out in our corner of Carmine.
Our corner of Carmine.
Please.
You guys have to go catch them in Moulin Rouge.
Please, the Albersheld.
I'll go to Rouge. Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having us.
We're proud
Thank you
of
for
you, man.
this.
Thank
So
you.
good
we're
to see you.
so
Yeah,
proud
thank you
of
for lunch.
Thank you guys.
Damn
Dinner,
dessert.
early dinner. All right.